Guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 9, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Before I start, give this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you so much for your support. So we're going to start with this one here. The Bear launched nearly 1,200 bombs, 870 drones, and over 80 missiles against Ukraine this week alone, Zelensky says. Now, the weapons that the Bear used against Ukraine this week contain more than 82,000 foreign components, Zelensky said. We're going to get to this one here. We have more breaking news. Ukrainian drone reportedly strike oil depot in the Bear Chuvashia for the first time. Wow. All right, so we're going to see what's going on in this one here, guys. We have more breaking news. It says here, Donald, the U.S. president, Donald won't resume Ukraine military aid after signing of minerals deal. All right, so if Zelensky is really, very, very concerned about all this, he has to sign the mineral deals, and also Washington has to sign the mineral deals. If he's really that concerned, if he's willing to bring, for peace, he needs to sign that mineral deal. So we're going to get to all this here, guys. And once again, please share this video. Yeah, we're going to get to all this here. I'm sorry, guys. That daylight saving kind of messed me up. Really tired right now. And again, it just felt like waking up. The sun was already out. It was already out. It was like almost like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was just, again, that daylight saving needs to go. It needs to go. It does. All right, guys, thank you so much for your support. Once again, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago. My address is highlighted in yellow. For those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Cash App link in the description box. Another way to support the channel is $1 a month Patreon. We go live once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so the Bear forces launched nearly 1,200 aerial bombs, nearly 870 strike drones, and more than 80 missiles of various types against Ukraine this week, Zelensky said on March the 9th. Now, the weapons that the Bear used against Ukraine this week contain more than 82,000 foreign components, Zelensky said. Every day, we work with our partners to ensure that decisions are made to provide life-saving support, air defense system, investment in our defense production, and the strengthening of sanctions against the Bear, he added. The Bear carried out a large-scale strike overnight on March 7, launching 67 missiles of various types and 194 drones against gas and energy infrastructure across Ukraine. Wow. You guys already know they're getting hammered. They are getting hammered really hard. When I say they, again, Ukraine is getting hammered. All right, so you got the Bear just won't stop striking them. And I do believe that they're wrong. They're absolutely wrong, because they also say they want to work peace, but at the same time, they're taking advantage because Donald has completely stopped the sharing the data. He stopped the satellite. He put a halt to the weapons being shipped to Ukraine, and now the Bear, Russia, is taking advantage, which shows that they're not really serious about peace. Again, it's just completely wrong what they're doing here. Again, Ukraine is kind of defenseless now since Donald has kind of pulled away from him. All right, so also this week, the Bear struck a hotel. All right, so in that region, Oblast, taking 6 and injuring over 30 others, including a young one. Again, my condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost a loved one, and please pray for the others that were injured, including the young one. Once again, I do not support these biblical wars. I don't. I'm against them. Multiple strikes on the Dnipropetrovsk in Donetsk Oblast late on March 7 were out, 11 injured, almost 50. And according to the Gov, Now, the strikes took place shortly after the U.S. halted. There you go. It's equipments and intelligence sharing, like satellites and stuff like that. All right, so all that was put to a pause. All right, so experts who spoke to the Kiev Independent earlier this week said that the main burden of the U.S. intelligence cutoff will be felt by Ukrainian civilians as a warning Ukraine's ability to detect on time the bare area strikes against Ukrainian cities and infrastructure. Ukrainian officials said they are working on alternative with foreign partners. Now, guys, look, you guys already know that when it comes to this war, you guys already know that Ukraine, I don't trust none of those people in Ukraine. I don't trust Zelensky and all that type of stuff. But I do agree that the bear is taking advantage. The bear is taking advantage. Russia is taking advantage of all this. Now, Donald, he needs to slap sanctions. He needs to do it. He needs to do it ASAP. He does. Because, you know, they basically taking advantage and telling Donald, hey, thank you for the heads up. Donald needs to put his foot down and say, hey, I'm also slapping you with sanctions. I mean, I'm going to slap you with sanctions too. So he needs to do it. He needs to do it. Donald won't resume Ukraine military aid after signing minerals deal. All right, let's see what's going on with this one here. Once again, please share the video. Happy Sunday, and God bless to every single one of you. I'm praying that everyone is having a blessed Sunday. So Donald has privately made it clear to his aides that he will not resume providing military aid and intelligence to Ukraine even if Kiev and Washington sign a minerals deal. The news reported on March 9, citing an unnamed Donald administration official and another American official. U.S. and Ukrainian delegation are planning to meet in Saudi Arabia on March 11 to discuss the framework for a potential peace agreement between Ukraine and the bear. Donald wants to see a change in Zelensky stance towards peace talks with the bear and a willingness to make concessions, such as giving up occupied territories to the bear, the sources told the news. Once again, Donald also reportedly wants Zelensky to make some steps towards election in Ukraine and possibly step down. So here's the thing. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Zelensky is going to step down. And if it was a fair election, he would be out. Again, you know, they're not going to go for him. They're going to go for someone else. That's the reason why he keep extending martial law. Martial law will keep him in power. All right, so there's no election. Once you have martial law, there's no election. The election has been canceled. All right, so that's what he keeps doing. He keeps extending martial law. But Donald is saying you don't need to extend martial law. Do this thing fair and square. You say that you're winning landslides. Let's see it. Prove it to the world. The news comes amid rising tensions between Ukraine and the U.S. as Donald escalates pressure on Zelensky to expedite a peace process. The tensions culminated in a confrontation during a meeting in the White House Oval Office on February 28, after Zelensky had flown to the U.S. to sign a minerals agreement with the sleeping giant after being insulted by Donald and his VP, once again J.D. Vance. Now, Zelensky returned to Ukraine without signing the deal, which was terrible. They should have signed it. They should have signed it that day, but again, I believe that all this, it has to happen. All this, I believe it is Bible prophecy. It is related to scriptures. It is nation against nations and kingdom against kingdom. Since that meeting, Washington has halted its military aid and intelligence sharing with Ukraine. Now, once again, Donald calls Zelensky a dictator, echoing that the bear narratives about the democratically elected Ukrainian leader legitimacy. Now, the reason why he called him a dictator is because last year, May 20, 2024, that was the last year for Zelensky as president. That was his last term. But Zelensky said, I'm not going nowhere, and he extended martial law. Now, again, he already served his full term. Now, just imagine Donald declaring martial law and being in power for another 4 years, actually for another 8 years. Just imagine that. How would a sleeping giant citizen feel? I don't know. I guess a sleeping giant citizen will love it. But again, you guys, trying to, again, you guys know what I'm trying to say here. But again, when it comes to, extending martial law, just another way to keep you in power. All right, so it says here previously, Donald calls on this. Okay, we're going to skip that. Election are banned in Crane during martial law, which has been enforced since the beginning of the Bears' full scale in 2022. Politico reported that Donald's team has been leading secret talks with former Ukrainian President Petro and another opposition leader. Now, the two opposition leaders reportedly tried to position themselves as more flexible partners for the sleeping giant then Zelensky. Now, following the Oval Office clash, Zelensky's approval rating has risen to 68%, according to a poll by the Kiev International Institute of Sociology published on March the 7th. All right, so that's where we are with the, once again, when it comes to signing the minerals deal, which has not happened yet. Let's see what's going on with this news here. Once again, please share the video, guys. Ukrainian drone reportedly strikes oil depot in the Bear Tuvashia for the first time. All right, so Ukraine is firing back. They are firing back. All right, so again, this is a tit for tat. They go back and forth. Ukrainian drone strike an oil depot in Cheboskary in the Bears Tuvashia Republic on the morning of March 9, governor reported. Now, the Bear Telegram channels claim that this is the first drone strike on Tuvashia since the beginning of the Bear full-scale war against Ukraine. Now, once again, you have the oil depot lies over 900 kilometers. That's 559 miles from the Ukrainian border. Now, Nikolaev said that the oil depot was under reconstruction. There was no casualty reported. According to the Bear Defense Ministry, overnight, the Bear Air Defense has taken down 52 drones over Belgorod Oblast, 13 over Lipetsk Oblast, 9 over Rostov Oblast, and 8 over Voronezh Oblast, 3 over Astrakhan Oblast, and 1 over Yazan Oblast. Now, I truly apologize about some of these words here, guys. All right, so 1 over Kursk Oblast and 1 over Kranhodar Krayi. All right, so there were multiple territories hit. Multiple territories were hit. They have a map here. All right, so that's the Google map. Now, it says here you have the Kiev Independent could not verify these claims. The Ukrainian military has not commented on the Bear report. Ukraine considers the Bear oil facility to be valid military targets as fossil fuel profits supply Moscow war machine. The Ukrainian military has launched repeated strikes against the Bear refineries with long-range drones since 2022. All right, so that's where we at right now, guys. That is where we at. Give me a second here. I want to see if there's any more information, but on a Sunday, there is some stuff going down. U.S. President Donald wants to see a change in Zelensky. Stands towards peace talks with the Bear and a willingness to make concessions, such as giving up occupied territories to the Bear. That again, that's the problem, is that he wants those territory back. He wants those regions like Crimea and those eastern part that was annexed he wants those territory back, which I doubt it. It's not gonna happen. All right, guys. So it seems like so far this is all the information. Hold on, give me a second here. There was a massive hit. There was another hit. Jeez. Look at this one. The bear strikes against crane has taken 6 and injured 34 over the past day. Give me a second here. They just posted this not too long ago. This is coming out from the Kiev Independent. All right, so the bear strike against crane has taken 6 and injured 34 others over the past day, regional authorities said on March the 9th. Ukrainian forces down 73 of the 119 drones, including Shahed-type strike drones, launched by the bear overnight, the Air Force reported. Man. 37 drones disappeared from radar without causing any damage, according to the statements. Now, the drones that disappeared from radars before reaching their targets are usually decoys. Now, the bear launches them alongside real drones to overwhelm crane's air defense. That's again, I'm not trying to say in a good way, but that's one of those brilliant ideas to deceive the radar and to deceive the enemy. So they have, fake drones out there that looks like the same as the other drones. Boy, oh boy, this is where the war is at right now. So again, 2 people were out in the city of, I'm gonna skip the name, and the governor said, and another 23 were impacted in the region over the past day. Now, a 41 years old man was out as a result of the bear shelling in Kharkiv Oblast, the governor said. There's a lot of people getting impacted here. Once again, a bear first person view drone strike a car near the town of, I'm going to skip that name, injuring a 36 years old. Another drone strike injured a 46 years old. So in Kherson Oblast, the bear forces targeted 40 settlements, including the regional center of Kherson. 3 were out and 9 others were injured. Man, that's brutal. Once again, this is where we are right now, guys, when it comes to nation against nation. All right, leave comments down below, guys. I would keep it updated when it comes to all these, Bible prophecy, world events. When it comes to war, Donald already sent a message to Zelensky. This mineral deal, it has to be done. It's just getting tired, back and forth. Okay, I would do it. No, I changed my mind. It just knock it off. What? Again, we all grown adults. I mean, just sometimes I feel like they act like young ones. All right, but again, this is where we at right now, guys. I would keep it updated. These 2 are still going at it. But one thing I tell you is that the Bears taking advantage. They are really dropping the hammer on Crane. And Crane is kind of defenseless now. So they're taking that opportunity. Donald is like, hey, Vlad, knock it off, dude. Knock it off. All right? If you keep doing that, then I will help them. So, well, Donald didn't say that, but I guarantee he would say something like that pretty soon if the bear continue dropping a hammer on Crane. Thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.